everyone to our August open day at Dean Farm Sanctuary, and thank you all very much for coming today. I do hope you're enjoying yourselves. I can see that we've got a lot of vegan supporters here, which is amazing, but also we've got a lot of supporters from the local community, which is just fabulous to see. All of you have come here today, I think, to come and see our beautiful animals, to read about their lives, to eat gorgeous food, to listen to fantastic music by Gareth, and basically to relax and spend a few hours of tranquility in our little sanctuary, which is home for life to our residents. We've been here now for just over 18 months. We arrived a year last November with about 46 animals, and now we have over 110. In that time, or in that short period of time, we've had to build shelters, we've had to put in fences, we've had to put fences around fields, fences around paddocks, we've had to install water, install electric, we've had to build pathways and build houses for quite a number of our animals. And all of this would not be possible, believe you me, it would not be possible without your support. So thank you so much for that. The vision we have for our sanctuary is to share it with as many people as possible. That is what we want to do. Our policy at this sanctuary, and I don't know how many of you have been to other sanctuaries, but our policy has always been to work with the natural environment and the wildlife that surrounds us. It has always been not to poach our land, but to protect it and make sure we have enough land for all of our animals. We would like to build wildflower meadows, put in extra hedges. We would like to grow sort of native herbs and plants and have other projects that will enhance the lives of our residents here. However, our number one priority and full-time jobs are to look after and care for our residents. It's also to ensure that we have enough resource to rescue more, and thirdly, obviously, promote compassionate living. In my experience, or in my time running the sanctuary as one of the founders and being with the animals on a regular basis, I can honestly say through first-hand experience, and I only really thought about this over the last few months, that they all have one main thing in common. And all of our residents, 110 of them, they are all equal. They all want to feel safe. They all have companions and friends. They all like routine. They like regular food and water. They all like protection from the sun and the rain and the wind. They are all interested in us. Many of them follow us around. Many of them want rubs and cuddles. Some like to be talked to, and all of them talk back to us. Not to mention Tina, who sings to us on a regular basis. They all have individual personalities, and believe it or not, it is not just unique to the species, but it is unique to them. Roy prefers human company to his piggy friends. Snowy thinks he's actually human, and our donkeys know how to open gates. During the hot weather, two of our piggies, Frida and Gilbert, actually showed us how they liked the cold hosepipe on their backs and their little bottoms. Clive always comes to her name. In actual fact, many of our residents know their own names. So if there's one thing that I've learnt, and this is the absolute truth I've learnt firsthand from running the sanctuary, is that all animals are equal, all have feelings, all want to live a life of freedom. They want to be given space to exhibit their natural behaviours. They want to live a life free of fear, pain and suffering. And I personally don't think it is exclusive to our cats and dogs and other pets. Most of our residents, I get asked quite a lot where our residents come from, most of our residents actually would be dead now if we hadn't taken them in. Some were just babies on their way to slaughter. Some were from intensive factory farming units. Some were abandoned. Others were unwanted pets, too old, too many problems, or just in the way. Some are from owners who, unfortunately, through no fault of their own, due to circumstances, could no longer keep them, and luckily they found us. So all the animals, all our residents here, are here through no fault of their own. And we have committed, myself and our little staff team and our volunteers have committed to giving them the best possible life, free, safe, loved and looked after. So if you want to help us, the best way is just tell everyone about our sanctuary. Again, money is great, fantastic, that's what we need to pay for here. If everyone here gave even just £1 a month, that would be what, £800 or £900 a month, just £1 a month on our sponsorships. I think we only actually have 13 regular donators, ranging from £1 to £15 a month. I think we've only got 13 of them. So if you want to go online when you leave here, maybe just even £1 a month, all of you, that would cover vets bills, all the feed bills, everything. And it's fantastic, the increasing number of really good volunteers we're getting is great. More people are wanting to volunteer for us. And as you can see, we're a very big area here, so volunteering is not for the faint-hearted. It can be quite challenging, but extremely rewarding as well. So if you want to fill out a volunteer form, please do, that will help us. And anyone from the local community, if you want to help support us by maybe holding a stand or an event in one of the local fairs or a supermarket, that's great. So all of this will help us enormously, which means it will help our residents. So I just really want to finish off by saying future events. Now I do know that many people have got dogs and many people want to bring dogs to the sanctuary, and a lot of people have got rescue dogs like myself, and unfortunately through health and safety we can't really have them here on open days. But what we are doing, oh gosh, oh hello, what we are doing is having a doggy day next year. So we're going to have a fun day and an activity day just for dogs. So the sanctuary will still be open, but it is literally the best waggy tail, best doggy show, all these different things going on for dogs, and lots of dog charity events going on here. And I anticipate it'll be probably around May time before it gets too hot. But more will be advertised on social media as we get the dates sorted for that. Finally, I would just like to say some thank yous, if possible. First of all, it's got to be to all the fabulous volunteers that have come and helped today. Thank you all so much. We were short of volunteers, and yesterday I put a plea out and so many people have come forward to help us, so that is just great. Also thank you to our staff team and our regular volunteers, because without you, again, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't, the animals, we would have no one to look after them. The vegan community, especially the Gloucestershire vegans, I would like to say a thank you to. They've done so much for us. And all the vendors for the wonderful food and drink. I would like to say a special thanks to Gail Broom, who is here, who in February of this year came freezing cold. February in these barns is freezing. It is absolutely freezing. It's colder inside than it is out. And she had her head shaved for our sanctuary in February and raised nearly £2,000. So a fantastic thank you to Gail. And lots, I can't say all of them, but lots of people have been raising money, hundreds, £200, £300, £400, £500 for us. So thank you to everyone, the Gloucester Vegans, the Swansea Veg Fest, the Herefordshire Vegans, everyone is just raising so much money, so thank you. And of course thank you to everyone who's donated to the raffle prizes today. I know Joe's given us a number of prizes, so thank you so much. And of course I've got to say this, well, I haven't got to, but I shouldn't have said that because it's not on my script. But I would just like to say a massive thank you to my partner and fellow trustee, Jeanette, because without Jeanette, would you like to come here? No, none of this would be possible. She is she's a fellow trustee and fellow founder and such a support. And I think that's it. Thank you so much everyone for coming. I really hope you've enjoyed the day. Please take a little piece away with you. And if you want to go and see our animals again, or if you want to come privately, just message me. We don't often have a lot of time, but we're going to try and get more visitors in if we can. So thank you so much.